Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Greg, at this point of the season, are teams starting to look up at their record and get too fixated on that?
I feel like most teams now know where they are at all times. And teams that aren't doing well, coach will let them know. And at the end of the day, you're out there to win and not have a good time.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Serbiak. A three-pointer, no good. Dishes it to Stockton. Just 5 to shoot. Fades away. And there's Karl Malone on the assist by Stockton.
John Stockton.
Malone's got the opening basket of the game for the Jazz. On the wing, Jackson. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. Poke loose. Malone with the steal. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Now the pass to Karolinko. Here's Ostertag. Here's Malone. No good on that one.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And good that time.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the Jazz. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Now here's Garnett following the miss by John Stockton. Jackson gets the bucket.
You know, KG has never been a selfish player, especially when he sees another guy who is this ready to shoot, he'll get it to him.
Stockton the pass to Karolinko. Malone with it, guarded by Garnett. Malone in the post, working on Garnett. Nice ball movement by Utah. And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lob pass to Garnett. An emphatic LU jam.
Kevin Garnett's teammates trust him to throw it down. That's why they lob it his way with confidence.
Malone outside. To the paint. Here's Karolinko. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Free throw good, Kirilenko.
And you've got to love the all-around game Kirilenko has. He's terrific at both ends, and he can play at any pace, makes an impact all over the floor.
Garnett can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Malone, the pass to Stockton. Pass to Kirilenko. Lays it up off the glass. Kirilenko's got 5.
Stockton loves finding the open teammate. Does it again here.
Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Garnett with a screen on Stockton. Shoots from the baseline. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Minnesota. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And, of course, the Jazz, 9 games back.
And I think for Minnesota, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Brandon. Last game he had 10 points. And Garnett misses. It's Kirilenko on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Malone. Kirilenko's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. The Timberwolves shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Passes to Zerbiak. Shot to stop the run. That's good on the jump shot. Zerbiak's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
I love how quick Zerbiak is. I mean, doesn't waste any time getting his shot off. That quick release I'm talking about. Catch and shoot is right in his wheelhouse.
Now here's Malone. 26 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
And there it is for him.
Playing through contact is something Garnett excels at.
Jazz have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Stockton looking around. Pass to Malone. Over Garnett. Excellent D there from Garnett.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Here's Brandon. No scoring in this one. Jackson. The pass to Peeler. Now Garnett. And here is Zerbiak. Pass to Peeler. A 3-ball. Drills it from outside.
I mean, they want to get in a habit of giving him open look shot from 3. First quarter still, but not move on to leave open.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And that one misses. Utah trailing here. Harper, headed by Zerbiak. Passes it to Stockton. And here's Malone. 5 to shoot. And it's Malone again missing. Garnett the pass to Brandon. Back to Garnett. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Garnett's got 6.
Here, I got a question for you. How do you guard Garnett in the pick and roll? He can drive, he can spot up, He can make the extra pass. Basically, KG can do just about anything in this set.
Here's Ostertag. Still scoreless. Pass to Malone. Trying to get something going. Sweet move. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got his third assist on the night.
The paint is unquestionably Malone's real estate. That's his domain. He makes it really difficult to stop him down low.
Here's Garnett. And the shot goes in. He's got 8. Jazz trail by 3. Stockton outside. Inside. Knocked loose. Out to the right wing. Here's Peeler. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Jazz have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Malone right side. Stockton outside. Over in the corner, Kirilenko. And the 3 off target.
Well, I think that was clearly a 4. He's a little anxious. Too much in a hurry right there.
Here's Brandon. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Garnett. The pass to Zerbiak. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Brandon's shot is off.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
It's Kirilenko on the wing. Ostertag with it. He averages about 5 points a game. Pass to Malone. Over Garnett. And Malone gets it to go on the assist by Stockton. Malone's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You watch Malone, he just loves the challenge on a nightly basis.
And here is Zerbiak. He had 31 points in the win against Phoenix. That's good by Peeler.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Substitution on the court.
Now Jackson. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Ostertag. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Greg Ostertag getting physical there, taking it right to the defense and earning the trip to the line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
First one falls for him.
You know, at 280 pounds and 7 feet 2 inches tall, Ostertag, a towering presence, especially on defense and on the glass.
So he gets them both. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Strickland passes to Trent. Here's Garnett. Ostertag defending. Garnett against Ostertag. He can't hit that time. to the left wing. Jazz passing it around. Malone against Trent. Clock at 4, and the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
To the right wing. Outside Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Malone. Strickland grabs the board. Timberwolves leading by 4. Down low.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Outside, Malone. Hedge guarded by Serbiak. Passes to Chaney. There's the 3. They get a bet. Ostertag, no good. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. 6-point game. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 20-6 run. To the middle. And Garnett with the slam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Malone. He's got 6. To the right side. Pass to Jackson. Malone sets the pick for Jackson. Nails it from the high post.
And this is how you run the pick and roll, folks. Jackson, extremely confident in these sets.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Smith checked in for Minnesota. Collins checked in for the Jazz. Stockton comes in for Karl Malone. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Stockton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Garnett. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. Trent setting the pick for Garnett. Drops in the tray. Garnett's got 13.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Kevin Garnett, a big ticket. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Minnesota. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Chaney. Nothing on the board. Here's the dish to Jackson. Here's Chaney. Back to Jackson. Takes a three. Knocks down the three ball. 5 points in the game.
Clearly one of the game's great passers. Jackson can also help you stretch the floor.
There's the pass to Gill. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Smith. Pulls it up. And that one's good. Gill. And the Timberwolves lead by 12. Greg, you know, the Western Conference has been dominant the past few seasons. How long do you see that going on?
Well, the Lakers and Spurs don't seem to be going away anytime soon. And Dallas is only getting better. The balance of power right now definitely leans to the West.
Here's Smith. Finished off the break. Smith's got the lead up to 14 now for Minnesota.
And look at Smith powering through there and using his size so well.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Jackson from long range. And the Jazz, another three.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Jackson against Gill. Trent outside. He feeds it to Garnett. Gill the pass to Trent. Here's Strickland. Over Stockton. And it's Strickland missing. On the wing, Stockton trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And he trims the lead to single digits. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Here's Gill. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Garnett with a screen on Jackson. Gill kicks to Garnett. Over Lamb. Garnett can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Stockton. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Garnett. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And they double up Jackson.
Jazz foul. First personal foul.
Both teams changing it up here. Timberwolves leading by 9. Kicks to Jackson. To the inside. Stolen by Kirilenko. Here's Chaney. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's Brandon. Scoreless thus far. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Garnett. To end the cold streak, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. Utah called for the foul.
Garnett's length is incredible. Makes him so hard to match up against.
The Timberwolves have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier. First free throw is good.
Really hard not to respect the tremendous impact Garnett has on both ends of the floor. He plays with tremendous intensity in all situations and never gives you less than 100% effort.
And Utah making a change here. Ostertag's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Jazz trail by 10. Stockton the pass to Chaney. Harper covered by Smith. Here's Karolinko.
The defense comes at Karolinko hard, but no problem for him. He stays focused and physical, still able to get the shot off, absorbing the contact.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. They're led by as many as 14 points. 16 feet away, and he connects with the jumper. Garnett's got 19 points.
Just putting on the hard hat and going to work. Getting buckets is what KG does.
Over to the wing. Inside, here's Karolinko. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Shots good by Strickland.
You know, his passing ability might be the most overlooked part of his game. Garnett has really good court vision, especially for a guy that plays his position.
Here's Chaney. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Stockton right side. Passes it to Chaney. Now Ostertag. Stockton outside. Clock at 4. Rebound, Minnesota. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Brandon's shot is off. Jazz trail by 11. Here's Chaney. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Stockton, and Utah again with the bucket.
And when Stockton gets a look from there, it is more often than not going in.
Here's Brandon. Still without a basket. Pass to Garnett. Down the hatch, knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Stockton. Lets it fly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the middle, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
And the Jazz call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Malone's checked in for the Jazz. Jackson comes in for John Stockton. Malone finds Jackson. Back to Malone. Over Garnett. Bank shot. No good. Timberwolves leading by 13. The pass to Peeler. Garnett outside. Shoots over Malone. Garnett can't get it to go.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Malone, no what?
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Pass to Brandon. Here's Peeler. Garnett outside. The fadeaway. And it's Ostertag with the rebound. Ostertag's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Jackson. Pass to Malone. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. Malone's got 8.
What I find from Ostertag, outstanding vision, spotting the open teammate.
Lob pass to Garnett. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now, here's Malone. 8 points for him. Malone sets the pick for Jackson. Free throw line jump shot. And the jam by Karl Malone.
And just the ultimate in the pick and roll is Malone. He just excels with that hard dive to the right spot there after setting that screen.
Here's Brandon. He has yet to score. Here's Garnett. Outside Jackson. Takes the 3. Utah with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the paint. Count that one. The Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Kirilenko.
Malone, an outstanding passer at the power forward position. He's got really good floor awareness and has a really good understanding of when to get the ball to the open man.
Minnesota calls timeout. John Stockton is checked in for Jackson.
Now into the lineup for Utah. Number 12, John Stockton.
Brandon, the pass to Serbiak. And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That's foul number 2 for him. Minnesota with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. Garnett surveying the defense. And Jackson throws it down hard.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The shot's good from Stockton.
Such a pro at reading defenses. Stockton is terrific at recognizing when to go right up with the shot.
1:35 left to play in the first half. Serbia trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Jazz trail by 8. Pass to Ostertag. Stockton outside. Shot clock at 6. Again, the Jazz score.
And Stockton almost impossible to guard in the pick and roll. When he gets a little daylight, he is always ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Brandon. Hasn't made one yet. Zerbiak passes to Brandon. Over Stockton. And the pass to Field. Here's Brandon. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Down low and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Trent's checked in. 30 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Zerbiak. Here's Brandon. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Jackson. That's tipped.
Excellent work by Ostertag. You know, he's got great length, much longer than his 7'2" height.
There's 10 seconds left now here in the second. Clock at 2.
Well, you've got to admire the energy there from Malone, wanting to change that shot and doing so.
Stockton from outside. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic from Kevin Garnett.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Jazz trail by 8. Stockton outside. The feed to Malone. And it's good for 2. Malone's got 12 in the game. And so it's Minnesota with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Garnett with a screen on Stockton. Brandon, the pass to Garnett. It's rebounded by Malone.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
To the inside. Outside for Stockton. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Brandon goes about his business in a very quiet way, but he always gets the job done. He never calls attention to himself, never gets flustered. There's a calmness to his game that you have to admire.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
On the wing, Stockton to the paint. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Stockton's so good at passing the ball. One of the best dime droppers in the game.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
At the line for one.
Free throw good, Kirilenko. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Kicks it to Garnett. Passes it to Peeler. Jackson, a screen on Kirilenko. Drains the three-pointer. Serbiak's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, how about the range there from Serbiak? He doesn't hesitate when pulling from outside.
Pass to Kirilenko. Now Malone, running by Garnett. Garnett with the steal. Now the pass to Brandon. Back to Garnett. Over Stockton, and the shot is good from Garnett. Garnett's got 27 points.
Boy, I love how Brandon sets the table for his guys. Really the quintessential point guard. Gets the ball to his open teammate.
Now here's Stockton. 9 points in the game so far. Jazz passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the 3. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Garnett. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You know, KG's an insanely long player, and that length allows him to bait defenders into contact and to finish through it.
The Timberwolves have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And the Jazz call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Stockton finds Malone. Stockton left side. Pass to Kirilenko. Will it go? The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. There's the lob to Jackson.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Stockton outside. Four on the shot clock. It's good from the top of the key. Stockton's got 11.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Minnesota.
Pass to Peeler. Garnett, right side. Shoots over Malone. Shots good by Garnett. Garnett's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Draining tough shots on the defense and making them feel helpless. That brings a smile to Garnett's face. He loves that.
Stockton dishes to Kirilenko. Pass to Malone. Over Garnett. Excellent detail from Garnett.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. Held his ground nicely on that one.
Here's Brandon. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Garnett, the screen. Inside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, the length KT has creates problems for defenders, which is why they often foul him inside.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. And so Stockton will bring it up for Utah. They trail by 16. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip.
Blocking foul called on Anthony Keeler. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside, Malone. Clock at 6. Here's Kirilenko over Serbia. And the basket by Kirilenko. 18 points for Andre Kirilenko.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Here's Peeler. 8 points for him. Beyond the arc. Here's Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
To the middle. Here's Kirilenko. Good, and the assist goes to Malone. Malone's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Brandon. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Jackson up top, Timberwolves passing it around. Shot from the top of the key, and the jumper falls for it. Zerbiak's got 9.
And Zerbiak is a terrific secondary scorer. I mean, a perfect wingman who can shoot the lights out.
Stockton the pass to Malone. Stockton outside. The pass to Ostertag. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Peeler. He's got 8. Here's Garnett. And Kirilenko sends it back.
He's got such great timing. Phenomenal rejection from Kirilenko there.
Stockton with it. He's got 11. From deep. Good on the triple.
John Stockton.
Stockton's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Brandon. Here's Peeler. And here is Serbia. It's the target from 18 feet. He's got 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the Jazz with possession here after the basket by Minnesota. This is to Kirilenko. His first shot coming late. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Peeler. He kicks to Jackson. Serbiak up top. High post shot. The rebound by the Jazz. Ostertag's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Stockton outside. Stockton draws the double. It's tipped. One-on-one here. Lob pass to Garnett. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Both teams will make substitutions. And the Jazz call time here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Jackson. 10 points for him. Pass to Malone. Over Trent. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Here's Brandon, guarded by Jackson. Passes it to Zerbiak. Trying to get open as Trent. Count that one. Zerbiak's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Chaney. Inside. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Brandon. And there's the pass to Zerbiak. Here's Smith. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Aggressive stuff from Smith against the foul. Not letting the contact throw off the shot at all.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
The free throw drops for Smith.
And, you know, Smith is very capable of playing both forward spots as well as the center position. And the importance of that kind of versatility, boy, you can't underestimate it.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 10. Feeds it to Malone. To stop the drought. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, cleaning up the glass and sending it right back down. Malone earning an extra possession for his team.
Kicks it to Smith. Pass to Zerbiak.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the third. 6 to shoot. Screen by Smith. Here's Strickland. Drills the elbow jumper.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now here's Jackson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. He dishes it to Malone. Good work defensively by Trent. Timberwolves leading by 22. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Jackson. He feeds it to Malone. No good. Good work defensively by Trent. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Trent, a screen on Jackson. Drives to the hoop. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got 6.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Arroyo nails the 16-footer.
A quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Strickland passes to Smith. And here is Zerbiak. Fires it up. The rebound by the Jazz. Malone's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Jackson looking it over. Fires from way outside. It's not going to go for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Minnesota on top, delivering the blowout. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's Strickland. Passes to Serbiak. Jacks up a three. Hits the three-point bomb.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Stockton up top. Outside Jackson. 5 on the clock. High post try. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
All about the action. Jackson too easy with it there.
Gill with a screen on Stockton. Strickland passes to Serbiak. And it's off from three-point range. And so Stockton will bring it up for Utah. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Collins setting the big for Stockton. Shot by Collins, no good.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Pass to Gill. Now, here's Trent. Here's Strickland. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
To the wing right side. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. The second effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Out to the right wing. Back to Jackson. Stockton outside from past the arc. The rebound by Garnett.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Trent, and he slams it one-handed.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And Utah has possession. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And it goes down 2 points.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Jackson against Gill. It's Trent on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Strickland. Here's Serbiak from deep three-point land. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get John Stockton.
First team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Kevin Garnett. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
A free throw good from Kevin Garnett. Smith checked in for the Timberwolves. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Utah. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Stockton outside to the paint. Here's Ostertag. Excellent D there from Garnett. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Smith kicks to Garnett. Now Trent. Here's Smith, and he banks in the layup. And it's 7 points for Smith.
Smith shoots such a solid percentage from the floor because he doesn't take bad shots. He typically takes good ones.
Stockton passes to Chaney. Hedge defended by Trent, and it's good, 2 points.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Strickland. He's defended by Stockton. Now the feed to Garnett. From down in the low post, it goes. Garnett's got 41.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Here's Stockton. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Strickland passes to Garnett. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. So it's Minnesota with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Kirilenko against Smith. Kirilenko the pass to Ostertag. Out to Kirilenko. Nice ball movement by Utah. 4 on the clock. Stockton from outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gill the pass to Strickland. Pass to Trent. Here's Strickland. Over Stockton. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. Utah has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Stockton outside. Feeds it to Malone. That one doesn't drop.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Smith the pass to Strickland. Here's Gill. Down low. Here's Slater. Sinks that one from the post.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. He kicks it to Kirilenko. Passes it to Malone. And here's Stockton. Pass to Ostertag. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, you got to bring more force and muscle than that to stop Ostertag. He's way too strong inside to play soft against him.
Here's Strickland. He's defended by Stockton. And then Smith with the dunk.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
A rebound by the Timberwolves. Strickland's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Slater. Here's Gill. Slater guarded by Malone. Smith, the pass to Slater. This one for three. The offensive rebound. Pass to Strickland. Stolen by Kirilenko. Trent against Stockton. Kirilenko against Smith. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Kirilenko, no good. Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Strickland. Trent, a screen on Stockton. Strickland passes to Trent. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
For Utah, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. It's Kirilenko on the wing. Trent with the double team. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Oh, the D is at fault there. You can't let Malone get that type of position inside.
Strickland passes to Trent. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now, here's Stockton. Now, here's Malone. To the inside, Kirilenko. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That is just too easy for AK-47. He's a pro at knocking it down with force.
Smith with a screen on Stockton. And Smith with the stop.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Stockton outside. Screened by Malone. Stockton the pass to Malone. Count it. 18 points for Karl Malone.
Hey, you know, something that separates Malone from other forwards, he's got a sweet jumper, which can draw defenders out of the lane, opening up things for Malone and his teammates.
Count it. Good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Stockton outside. Top of the key, Kirilenko. Nice ball movement by Utah. Malone kicks to Kirilenko. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Buries the long-range jumper. Kirilenko's got 25 points in the game.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
The shot from 20 feet away. That one rolling around and rims out. Utah's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots and 6 of 13.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And making the right plays when necessary, closing out this club for the second time this season. This victory gives them a 2-0 lead with 2 left against the Jazz.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Garnett.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Minnesota making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Good on the second free throw.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Here's Strickland. He's covered by Stockton. Passes it to Strickland. They set the pick. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gill. Pass to Strickland. Over Stockton. And it's Strickland missing. Lopez against Kirilenko. The dish now to Stockton. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Screen by Malone. Stockton the pass to Malone.
Love the physical play from Malone, forcing the defender into a tough situation and drawing the whistle.
Shooting for the Jazz, Karl Malone, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Outside for Stockton. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.